open the face to get it into the gap and rotate the strike.
Look at every aspect of a great batsman. It's running between the wickets. It's about game awareness. It's about reading the situation, and you get that from Virat Kohli. He's not a one-dimensional player. He'll play for you, he'll play for the team.
Five for 2.
फाइनली वर्ल्ड कप विनर्स के साथ सेल्फी।
1 मिनट तो सिर्फ कपिल सर के साथ लो ना।
हम कब जीते? 1983, 2024। आप भूल कैसे गए?
बोलना पड़ेगा, अगर फिर से चैंपियन बनना है तो।
सेल्फी।
ड्रीम 11 चैंपियंस का गेम। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
This broadcast.
He stopped the ball with his hand. If the Pakistanis appeal, and they didn't, it could be obstructing the field. No, there was no need. Maybe there was nobody backing up also at that stage. Maybe there could have been an extra run over there. Extra run. Have a look. There's nobody backing up. I mean, the fielder at mid-wicket would have had to dive. But there was no need for him to interfere with the progress of the ball. He's lucky nobody has appealed.
And here I was raving about his game awareness.
Excellent at the batting, but it's as hard as I've seen him run in for a couple of years.
Pakistan needs strong body language. Make sure that they're engaged in this contest. Anything can happen. A couple of wickets add to the score and it becomes an interesting game for Pakistan suddenly. Easily done through the mid-off region again. Easy single. Not only allows for rotation of strike, but it releases the pressure as well, these singles.
Closer to the semi-final by beating the dominant Aussies.
Is this the time?
RCC Champions Trophy, Australia versus South Africa, 25th February at 1:30 p.m.
इतनी सारी खबरों में फीचर होने के बाद मुन्ना ने डिसाइड किया,
पहले मैं खबरें बनाता था, अब मैं खबरें बताऊंगा।
I want justice. Me too. तो रेडी हो जाओ अपने स्ट्रेस की वसूली के लिए इन हफ्ता वसूली।
In the final group game, can Team India overcome Kiwis' resilience to seal the semi-final spot? RCC Champions Trophy, India versus New Zealand, 2nd March at 1:30 p.m.
It's a good battle. Haris Rauf. Virat Kohli running hard between wickets. That's the one feature of his cricket. Might be in form, be out of form, going through all kinds of stuff, but he will always run hard between wickets. Always search for that single. Always try and convert the 1 to the 2. And if Virat Kohli is batting, then he must have Bazid Khan on air. Nice one, Harsha. But yeah, it's just Pakistan. Whenever he plays against Pakistan, brings his A game. He started very well today. 44 of 53. He's looked every inch the player that we've known over the years. He's run hard between wickets. He's driving. He's a couple of cover drives early on, just sublime. Then past 14,000 runs. What, 60 odd games quicker than anybody else? One of the greats of the ODI game. I think there's one other great in the ODI game that not enough people talk about. Quickest to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 runs is Hashim Amla.
Yeah, incredible batter, Hashim Amla. And at the time, a lot of guys would talk about a guy like David Warner. Here it is, the most runs in one-day international cricket. Tendulkar's right up there, Sangakkara. Oh, one of my favourite batters, Umar Sangakkara. Beautiful cover drive. And then the man in the picture, Virat Kohli. Hashim Amla be batting at a time where David Warner dominated one-day cricket a lot. And I think, the stats be corrected, I need to check with our stats man, but I think Hashim Amla's strike rate is better than David Warner's in one-day cricket. And something that you wouldn't think of, considered Hashim isn't a dasher, but managed to score a lot of runs through that cover point without really taking on a bowler, just absolute elegance.
Isn't there a little bit of an imprint in this Champions Trophy with Hashim Amla? Ryan Rickleton have done some work with him.
Yeah, Ricks is a very different player though. He likes to bang it a little bit more than what Hash did, but worked with him during the SA20, and he works with him at the Lions too, under Russell Domingo as head coach, and Hashim Amla as the batting coach.
They clear the infield. We had DK talking a little while ago why he's become a much better player in the short ball. That is as good as any. And across the halfway mark. Yeah, short outside off stump, so the extension of the arm, but made sure he hit it in front of square. That tells you he had ample time to see it and then hit it. Another boundary lead. He's come steaming in Naresh Rawal like he always does. But he's in his fifth over none for 33. Going at just under 7 and over. Five of that over. It's 123 for 2.
बिबल में गुलिस्तां की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ गुले तो जी ललचाए बिमल बोलो सुबह केसरी
लाइफ में दो तरीके के लोग होते हैं। शुड शेयर। मैं स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड ही आपको बोल देता हूँ कि मैं स्नैच करने वाला हूँ। तो ये है गेम शो, गेम ऑफ गिरीश। ये कोई नॉर्मल गेम शो नहीं है। यहाँ लोग जीतेंगे लाखों, 1 लाख रुपए। जो बनेगा सबसे स्मार्ट वही लगाएगा सबकी वाट।
So you're the mighty Ted Black.
I'm who they say.
How good is this young man been? What happened to Shadab? We look at it on paper. Shadab, leg spinner, can bat anywhere, best fielder. Was not. Look at spin bowling all-rounder. Look at him as a batting all-rounder. Maybe that's the way forward for him. But you're always looking at his overs and somehow he lost his zip. He lost the ability to take wickets. T20 cricket, different ball game, but in one-day cricket, you want wickets in the middle overs. That's where Pakistan lacked. Remember that World Cup in India where Pakistan just couldn't get a wicket in those overs. From that point of view, Abrar looks a good bet. Shadab brought 3 dimensions to his cricket. Abrar, primarily a bowler, bats at 11. He's a good bowler. At the moment, what India do doing is just trying to knock singles off him. Ensure you don't give him a wicket. Just keep knocking the singles. India going at 5.24. Only need to go at 4.5. And Rizwan has a decision to make. He wants to bring back his main bowlers. You want wickets right now. You don't want to just let this game meander. I don't think you can defend 118 now. So you've got to get Naseem back. Maybe Shaheen. Only one of that over. It's 1-2-4 for 2 after 24.
फाइनली वर्ल्ड कप विनर्स के साथ सेल्फी।
1 मिनट तो सिर्फ कपिल सर के साथ लो ना।
हम कब जीते?
1983, 2024। अब भूल कैसे गए?
बोलना पड़ेगा अगर फिर से चैंपियन बनना है तो।
सेल्फी।
ड्रीम 11 चैंपियंस का गेम। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
इतनी सारी खबरों में फीचर होने के बाद मुन्ना ने डिसाइड किया, पहले मैं खबरें बनाता था, अब मैं खबरें बताऊंगा। आई वांट जस्टिस, मी टू। तो रेडी हो जाओ अपने स्ट्रेस की वसूली के लिए इन हफ्ता वसूली।
Back to Naseem Shah. Pakistan just need to identify an area where they're going to get a wicket. Is he going to run in? Is he just going to bowl hard length, or where is he going to get this wicket? So just identifying an area, maybe a slip or something. You need to say, where do I think this ball is going to go, and where do I think I'm going to get this guy out? Is it going to be caught deep cow or deep square leg, or the short ball, fine leg, or am I bringing in my cover or my mid wicket into play? There needs to be an idea if they want to get a wicket right now and they're going to attack, where they're going to get that wicket from.
So when you are a young bowler starting out, and Naseem, for all his great ability, is still a fairly young bowler, did you set your own field, or did the captain set it for you?
Captain said it for a long time, to be honest with you. And then I think once you start to gain control of the game, then you start to play with it a little bit. And you start to go, okay, I feel like the ball is going here more often than there. And then you know where to bring fielders, or where I'm picking up a lot of wickets and where I want this ball to go. Do I see it nipping away and finding the edge and going to first slip? Or do I see it angling in and a batter falling over and him clipping it to mid-wicket? But it took a long time to get there. So it's good to work with a good captain.
Do you think that's the next stage for someone like Naseem?
Just to start captaining his own bowling. Right now, he's probably in a good rhythm with his captain. His captain says, this is what I want you to do, and he's going to kind of do that. Maybe once he drifts down into a domestic game, he can start to take a lot more ownership on his own game and say to the captain, this is where I think I'm going to get him out, and this is how I want to get him out. And then the captain will back that. He gains confidence from that once that happens, and then he comes up to the international level and starts to do it there.
117 for India to get this. Pakistan fans will be sweating over the outcome of this one, as indeed they will over this one. With reaction, New Zealand had that wonderful game against Pakistan. Bangladesh had their moments against India, but not enough. New Zealand win that, they get their 4 points, puts them in a real comfort zone. That's coming to you from Rawalpindi. First match from Rawalpindi. Think of Rawalpindi, you think of runs, don't you, Basil? An absolutely lovely boutique ground and a pitch where the ball flies through. And when you look at that points table here, if India win this, then Pakistan are looking over the shoulder, looking at New Zealand to drop points. They want then India to win against New Zealand as well. That becomes a big game for Pakistan. Well, if India do go on and win this one, and then New Zealand beat Bangladesh tomorrow, then pretty much that's the group decided. It's a good run. Good run. Right in front of the fielder, but they ran well with the shot. 2 of the over, 126 for 2.
मेरे को शो का कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत अच्छा लगा है क्योंकि जो हम रियल लाइफ में करते हैं आप बस कैमरा के सामने करते हैं। Exactly. फायदे बहुत
But that's true, हाँ. कई
I don't know why people are not opting for it कि यार करियर थोड़ा सा लूज चल रहा है, I think ब्रेकअप कर लूँ क्या? दिल से लेकर पैर तक सारे सोल्यूशन दे दिए हमने।
Khushdil. I know they need wickets, but this is stage one, isn't it? Just keep the runs down for a start. Don't let them get away. It's not always you see Shreyas Iyer 11 of 24 balls.
Yeah, there's many ways you can get wickets, and this is one of them right now. As they said, guys, let's try and get that run rate down. Let's build some dots, let's build some pressure, and wait until somebody makes a mistake. Let's not give them any freebies. And once they get a wicket, and if they do get a wicket, all of a sudden you'll see a slip come in. There might be a guy catching it short cover or something, just to try and have that double strike.
Very important in a run chase from India's point of view. They're constantly ahead of the required rate. It's one of the greatest chases in the history of the game batting out there. Virat Kohli is on 46 of 60 balls. They've dropped under 5 and over. Just look at how Rohit, captain, he had spin from one end and the bases rotating from the other, and maybe that's the way for Rizwan as well. To be able to rotate his fast bowlers from one end. Because as you say, drying up the runs, yes, but you still have the option with your faster men to maybe take a wicket, maybe your premier bowlers from the other end. Something's got to give you up with Shreyas. It's very, very unlike him to be 12 of 27. 2 of that over, quiet over, 128 for 2.
विमल में गुलिस्तान के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ गुलें तो जी लग जाए। विमल, बोलो ज़ुबान कैसे?
ये दुनिया ना डीजे जंगल है।
Welcome to my family.
यार सबको एक दूसरे को खाना है, कुचल के ऊपर चढ़ना। आगे की लाइफ जिस बीट पे चलनी है ना, सब सेट हो गया।
In the gap. Boundary to ease the tension. Virat Kohli gets to 50. But of all the innings he's played in recent times, this one resembles the vintage Kohli we've seen over the years the most. Back to his form against Pakistan yet again. This one pitched up and he's gone over extra cover. The cover drive has returned. He's played a couple of gorgeous ones. This one was more for the boundary. From the moment that he came out, you could see the intensity, you could see look in the eye where first delivery, he wanted this. This is fabulous, just an extension of the arms. Quality batting. He never stops training. He never stops batting. And there was one school of thought that maybe he was trying too hard, that he was hitting too many balls. When you're Virat Kohli, you know what's right for you. But today he's looked every inch the one-day chaser that we've known over the years. Four boundaries, 52 of 63, striking at 82. keeping a scene going. He's already in his 7th over. There's a lot of overs left. Does he give him one more?
So give him one more. See if he can try and get that strike and then keep the spinners on the other side, keep that pressure and no runs, and then bring another seam on. Try and see if he can find a way of getting a wicket right now. He's looked good. And that shot there that Virat played over extra cover, it's gone for 4, but he mistimed it, potentially caught out at extra cover. That's what Pakistan are looking for. Some way to take a wicket. They'll take it any way they can get it right now.
3 good overs out of Khushdil Shah there. 3 overs for 10. But what they need is wickets. Just 106 to get. 136 for 2.
I remember this guy.
Harvey.
I never liked him. Too pretty.
Are you saying I'm not pretty?
She got her ass.
You, me.
You being on top of me? It's never gonna happen.
We'll see about that.
I want signed contracts from every client or I will fire you on the spot.
Easy, Tiger. Here's the thing. I don't actually work for you, so you can't fire me. Between us.
कनाडा यहाँ बसती है एक और दुनिया कनाडा असीम गुलामी नहीं राज करना है
Over 4.5.
Come up with a plan. It depends on maybe a field change to create a shot. Maybe one of the spinners have to bowl middle up to try and see, can we force him to come down the wicket? If they just carry on going the way they're going right now, you're going to hope that the batter makes a mistake going for the runs, and the runs is not a problem because the rate required is only 4.5. They need to create something.
He's got away with a couple in this over, last 2 balls. Much like we were saying about Rizwan, just wonder whether Shreyas is getting into that defensive mode. 16 of 32. Big gap at the offside. There's a point, cover point almost on the boundary, and then there's a long off. It's a huge arc over there. If you pierce the infield, there's runs to be had there. All they want to do is just keep taking singles. They get 4 of those in the over. 140 for 2 from 28.
तो कोई नया स्टॉक लिया? वेटिंग फॉर राइट प्राइस। तो ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में रखे पैसे क्या करेंगे? शवासन इंटरेस्ट कमाओ हसन। कैसे?
इसने किया होगा डायरेक्ट
आईसीआईसीआई डायरेक्ट पे स्टॉक्स बाय करो सीधे आईसीआईसीआई बैंक सेविंग्स अकाउंट से। तो जब ट्रेडिंग ना भी करो, पैसे कमाते रहेंगे इंटरेस्ट।
तो खोलो ICICI 3-in-1 account.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Please read all the related documents carefully before investing.
So you're the mighty Ted Black.
I'm who they send when they have no chance, but they need a win.
Remember this guy.
Harvey.
The only person cockier than you.
That's exactly why I liked him.
He's going round the wicket with the angle back into the right-hander. And in between that, he'll have that little cutter which sort of nips away from the right-hander too. And Virat Kohli charges straight away.
balls on Shaheen Shah Afridi. He has to now make a play.
Under 100 to get now. Yet another half century for Virat Kohli. 59 of 71 balls so far. He's looked in command. Some of his great innings, they always start with a couple of trademark cover drives, which is his way of saying, this is me. We saw that today. Lots through the offside. He said in command, and he's looked that way from ball one. Now Shaheen Shah Afridi goes back over the wicket. Look at his figures. He's gone for 48. Yes, we know that he'll attack, but for my mind, a few too many drive balls from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Even with the new ball, he got the wicket with a terrific Yorker, but Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli were able to hit him down the ground. He didn't drag his length back. Yes, he has run, and it is the importance of the occasion. I think he didn't use the length ball. Wasim Akram also said that he didn't use the length ball enough. Easily done. There's different Shreyas Iyer you're seeing, but he's playing a good foil to Virat Kohli.
Cricket's a rude game. At this point, Pakistan just wish that they had an extra fielder on the field somewhere. They can block off that run down a third man with a gully, or they can have an extra man on the boundary somewhere. You just feel you want one guy, but where can they find him from to stop the runs as well as be attacking? He's opting to go from over to around and over back to around now. Possibly bowling a bounce of this ball, maybe.
Two fielders there, one of them will get there, but they'll come back for two. It's a good over for India, already eight off it. And that's not good news for Pakistan, because they wanted Shaheen Shah Afridi to come back, pick up a wicket. Pace down only in the mid-130s. When he bowls a slower ball, it's about 120. The three balls that he has bowled at pace are all just in mid-130s. Has he found the gap? He's threaded the gap. He'll come back for two. Kohli wants a third. Nah, Shreyas says two will do. We've got 10 of the over already. 150 comes up. Now India only need 92. Offside. Cover point and long off. Just one leg Virat Kohli. Let's not lose wickets. Stay with me. We only need to go at 4.4 and over. I've got this covered. It's looking at the moment like Kohli's got it covered. Well, the memo changed. The memo changed and the reverse sweep came out. Not enough. He's an attacking player by nature, so he wasn't liking this at all. He goes, reverse, gets the gap. Back over 5
asking rate 4.3.
Now fine on the wrong side. There is no support there for the bowler. Another boundary.
Reverse sweep on the offside. Now your regular sweep. Nice and fine for Shreyas. He's getting into the act now. He's got himself a couple of boundaries. Needs that strike rate of his to come up a little bit, but it's not necessary. The amount of runs that they need per over right now, he's just got to stick up there with Virat Kohli and they'll get over the line very easily.
All under control. Everything now in India's favor. The only way that India can lose this game is by themselves. Is at the moment complete control.
What does he do? Does he go back to Abrar? Because now the runs available getting smaller and smaller. Abrar bowled 7 overs, bowled really well.
Oh, just over goes through the hands. One more goes down.
Maybe not quite as easy as the one that Kuzil put down earlier, but still you expect that to be taken.
These are the small things that Pakistan need to go their way. Drop catches is not going to help them right now. We saw drop catch earlier. This is what they need. You think at this level that that's regulation. It's gone down. India 160 for 2.
विमल में गुलिस्तां की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ गुले तो जी ललचाए विमल बोलो सुबह केसरी
Our hotel is the best in the world. At the end of the week, you will be an entirely different person.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand. Amen. Amen. Welcome to Engaged Roka ya Dhoka.
10 singles, एक मंजिल, 7 फेरे या 7 फेयरवेल्स.
यहाँ सब कुछ मिलेगा. Love, drama, heartbreak और एक धमाकेदार रोका. Engaged Roka ya Dhoka.
Desperately need those to be taken. South Shakir missed that opportunity. Salman Ali Agha. Quasim Akram and Dinesh Karthik alongside me. Those conditions have remained pretty good as far as the surface is concerned throughout the day. The odd delivery has bitten off the surface. He bowled one. He bowled a special one today.
Yeah, he did. What a cricketer. But yeah, conditions are literally the same. Obviously, cool, a little cooler. No turn from Pakistani part-time spinners. And obviously, when you pick a squad, when you pick a team, you see the conditions detailed, you see which opposition you're going to play, and you pick the squad according to that.
Gigantic. A tremendous strike from Shreyas Iyer.
We've seen Shreyas Iyer do this quite often. He loves stepping down to take on the spinners. Well, Salman Ali Agha, part-time offie, facing the brunt of it. It's been very clinical from India so far with the bat. That's huge. What a shot from a very, very good player. Another one nicely played comfortably. This is really sensible and good cricket. Now they're toying around with Pakistani bowlers. Let's have a look again. Win this game, easy as you like. Look at the distance, 102 meters. That's massive. I have to say the pitch is getting really a lot better. The ball is coming on nicely. The distance is being hit by the Indian batters has been very convincing. 102 meters on the last one. And a dot ball to finish the over. India 168 for 2.
लाइफ में 2 तरीके के लोग होते हैं. You should share. मैं स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड ही आपको बोल देता हूँ कि मैं स्नैच करने वाला हूँ. तो ये है गेम शो, गेम ऑफ ग्रीन. ये कोई नॉर्मल गेम शो नहीं है. यहाँ लोग जीतेंगे लाखों, 1 लाख रुपए. जो बनेगा सबसे स्मार्ट वही लगाएगा सबकी वाट.
In the final group game, can Team India overcome Kiwis semi-final spot.
On 21 to 30 overs. So nice. Really is in fine touch. Shreyas Iyer. Drop chance and missed opportunity. They reach boundaries, causing tough breathing.
India just cantering home now. You can see the body language dropping. This one literally sitting on his knees there. Krishnan has looked very pedestrian at the moment, hasn't caused trouble to both the batters.
That's absolutely right. There's no threat whatsoever from both the spinners. And this is what we've been saying around half-time score. Another down leg side average delivery. Good effort by the fielder. They're going to settle for one or maybe two now. This is brilliant running. This is really good cricket. This shows hunger.
The one distinct difference between India and Pakistan so far have been their fitness, I feel. India have been fielding a lot better. Yes, a few drop catches, but just the agility and movement in the field, a lot quicker to the balls, the way they've dived, the way they've stopped ones not being converted into twos. I think that's been something that's been very evident.
And I've been saying quite all along for years that in batting you need talent, in bowling you need talent, but Bish in fielding you can improve by your fitness and by doing it every day. That's what the best fielders have done and are doing in this day and age. You won't find any debate about that. And we saw standards being set, for example, by New Zealand in that first game. You can work on your fielding yourself. We always say in the Caribbean, it's one skill in cricket you can do on your own almost. It's a non-negotiable. 175 for 2.
विमल में गुलिस्तां के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ बोले तो जी लग जाए। विमल बोलो ज़ुबान कैसे?
ये मेरे को शो का कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत अच्छा लगा है क्योंकि जो हम रियल लाइफ में करते हैं अब बस कैमरा के सामने करते हैं। एग्जैक्टली। के फायदे बहुत हैं। I don't know why people are not opting for it कि यार करियर थोड़ा सा लूज चल रहा है। I think ब्रेकअप कर लूँ क्या? दिल से लेकर पैर तक सारे सोल्यूशन दे दिए हमने।
Arguably he's bowled the ball of the tournament to dismiss Shubman Gill. Bowled really well against New Zealand as well. He's continued this game. Thinking about fielding and fitness, definitely correlated. New Zealand is in a completely different level. You see Glenn Phillips at point and he's a threat there. You need to watch your cut shot these days. But that's at a different level altogether. But in general, I thought India has just been solid compared to where Pakistan is, and it shows in the fielding as well. Few drop chances for Pakistan. Started there. Simple one of Shubman Gill put down by Krishnan, and this one by Sal Shakil at mid-wicket. Both at same fielding positions, and the emotions of the fans coming through as well.
Emotion and frustration. And rightly so. At this level, these catches meant to be taken, especially at a crunch game, crucial stage. He dropped one and Kustil Shah dropped one. He probably dropped the second one. Sal Shakil dropped the first one. I won in game against New Zealand as well.
The singles coming rather easily now. And Bish, you feel the pitch has gotten better to bat, or it's remained neutral throughout?
I don't think it is like when I was watching the game between India and Bangladesh, there was talk about the pitch getting slower as they went through the game. I don't think that's happened tonight. Look at the mid-inning pitch report and you said it exactly looks the same, maybe little better to bat. It's just held together. It's been very solid. So Sal Shakil saying maybe started off a little bit slow, but it got a little bit better. I think it's been good work by the groundsman, I would say. That's what I want to say.
179 for 2.
इतनी सारी खबरों में फीचर होने के बाद मुन्ना ने डिसाइड किया,
पहले मैं खबरें बनाता था, अब मैं खबरें बताऊंगा।
आई वांट जस्टिस, मी टू। तो रेडी हो जाओ अपने स्ट्रेस की वसूली के लिए इन हफ्ता वसूली।
कनाडा, यहाँ बसती है एक और दुनिया, कनाडा।
ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਲਾਮੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਾਜ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ
So you're the mighty 10 Black.
I'm who they said when they have no chance, but they need a win.
Remember this guy,
Harvey.
the only person cockier than you.
That's exactly why I liked him.
Against New Zealand in this tight contest of a tournament. Certainly the balance of power with the fans in blue and the team in blue. Nazim Shah.
Slow delivery first up from the scene. Brilliant running. He's supremely fit. Virat Kohli. What a cricketer. The role model. And look at this. He saw the slow ball. He waited for it. Brilliant effort by the fielder, but he was too late. Imamul Haq. He was easily back in his crease. The big man, Virat Kohli. That shows hunger, this dive.
Wide signal easily over the head of Shreyas Iyer. It's a great atmosphere. It's highly anticipated contest. Fans where we were wondering where they could get a ticket from yesterday. None could be bought if you didn't already have one. Flown in from far and wide just for this game.
You have no idea how many calls I got from people I haven't spoken to for 10 years. Do you have tickets? I said, no, I don't. We don't get any tickets thanks to ICC. That is a brilliant shot. We're going to settle for one. So when you Pakistani wickets, obviously, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. And as a seam bowler, what is my job? My job is to bowl seam up deliveries and try to get a wicket. Maybe try Yorker, maybe try a seam away, maybe try and swing. If not happening, I'll swing, but not this. This is, you bowl the slow ball bouncers when people are hitting you for sixes.
If India do get across the line, which they're in pole position to do, they've got a week between games. Good thing, bad thing, indifferent thing.
Ideally, a week is a bit too long. No doubting that. But I think the Indian team always wouldn't mind a bit of rest. They're a bit of cricket at times a lot more than others, so they wouldn't mind a few days off before they get back into practice. And that's not a bad place to be.
Exactly, Dubai is the best place to be, have a week off. Not off actually, they'll have a couple of practice sessions, a couple of day offs, team dinners. No swing, no seam, nothing from Naseem Shah.
As you see, India plays on 23rd and the next one on the 2nd. Before which there's a couple of games. If this one, India finds a way to beat Pakistan here, the Bangladesh-New Zealand game will almost seal who's going to be afloat in this side of the tournament. So the result does go New Zealand's way in this group. Last game almost becomes who becomes first and second. I don't think it's that nervous a place to be in for India if they end up winning this game. All in all, I would say this relaxing Dubai is not that bad an option to have for a week.
Any golfers in Indian team?
No, interestingly not. None at all, actually.
Sounds like a man who will be relaxing in Dubai, unlike some of us. flowing nicely in this innings, Shreyas Iyer. 46 from 53, 185 for 2.
विमल में गुलिस्तां की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ खुले तो जी ललचाए। विमल बोलो सुबह केसरी।
In the final group game, can Team India overcome Kiwis' resilience to seal the semi-final spot?
Deliveries and overs to go. Ebrar to continue his ninth over. Bowled well, got a wicket on a beautiful delivery, unplayable delivery on a Jaffa. Conceded 23 runs only. Pick up the bowlers for me, Ebrar. But imagine having another spinner from the other end, a proper spinner. This guy I was talking about, Sufyan Makeem, he played one game against South Africa. He got 4 wickets on his debut in South Africa and never to be seen again. That is...
Safely home fair. Would have needed a direct hit to stand any chance.
Abrar met the pick of the bowlers and definitely has bowled the ball of the tournament so far. A brilliant one to dismiss Shubman Gill. When as a bowler you go almost so wide of the crease, you don't expect the bowler to turn as much from middle and leg stump, and that's what Abrar did beautifully on this occasion to get rid of Shubman Gill. Not much mistake Shubman Gill did there. Just unlucky to get a nasty one. And quite the send-off, Wasim bhai.
I think that's the way he celebrates his wickets, but obviously situation also is very important. That what is the situation? Are we winning the game? Are we any chance of winning the game? Then you can do your celebration. It's all for it. But now, India is just toying them around, taking the time, enjoying, and there's no rush. Kohli is on 70, Iyer is on 47. This partnership is with 87 between these two.
They made batting look easy in this partnership. And a huge credit to Shreyas Iyer to go back to the drawing board, work on a very important aspect of his technique. And the way he's handled the fast bowlers. The short ball definitely used to be an area of concern, but he's actually done really well to work on it, come back, and look so confident in the short time that he's come back to international cricket.
Did he play domestic cricket to fix that problem?
Yes, he played all 3 tournaments, the T20, the 4-day and the 1-day, and did well in all 3. And a part of it was working on this technique.
That's incredible. He's a match winner, impact player. Another one here on screen, Gill. What a player.
Good leader too. Shreyas Iyer in his own right. 189 for 2. And time for clearance.
चले सर। हाँ बट बस किधर है? यही है, मैंने ही लिखवाया सर। चैंपियन टीम दी गड्डी। कौन चैंपियन? अभी तो वर्ल्ड कप जीता था। कुछ भी। ऐसे कैसे भूल सकते हैं सर? बाजी, फिर से चैंपियन बनने के लिए हमें भूलना पड़ेगा कि हम चैंपियन थे। हर मैच पहले मैच जैसे खेलना पड़ेगा। आओ ड्रीम 11 चैंपियंस का गेम। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें। हम पिछले 3 साल से एक साथ हैं।
Trust me, हमारे बीच कुछ नहीं बदलेगा। He's so hard.
अभी मैं बताऊं, क्या तुम हमारे बारे में श्योर हो?
सर मेरा बॉस है मम्मी, he's my employer.
मैं पूरी दुनिया से लड़ रहा हूँ because we love each other. और अब तो मुझे लगने लगा है कि उनकी I love you.
Remember this guy?
Harvey.
I never liked him. Too pretty.
Are you saying I'm not pretty?
She got her ass.
You, me.
You being on top of me, it's never gonna happen.
We'll see about that.
I want signed contracts from every client or I will fire you on the spot.
Easy, Tiger. Here's the thing. actually work for you, so you can't fire me. Between us.
Our hotel is the best in the world. At the end of the week, you will be an entirely different person.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand. Amen. Amen. Welcome to Engaged Roka ya Dhoka.
10 singles, एक मंजिल, 7 फेरे या 7 फेयरवेल्स।
यहाँ सब कुछ मिलेगा। लव, ड्रामा, हार्टब्रेक और एक धमाकेदार रोका। Engaged Roka ya Dhoka. Welcome to iconic South Africa and Australia clash.
Will South Africa inch closer to the semi-final by beating the dominant Aussies?
Is this the time?
RCC Champions Trophy, Australia versus South Africa, 25th February at 1:30 p.m.
India 189 for two, needing another 53. Virat Kohli 29 short of another ODI 100. Shreyas Iyer 2 away from a half century. 53 more to get. Time now for another ICC Champions Trophy Classic from 2000 with Saurav Ganguly getting 141 against South Africa. This was in Kenya in the semi-final.
He goes for the big one.
That's one for 6.
Huge roar from the crowd. Punches the air in delight. This means so much to Ganguly.
Back in 2000, with Zahir Khan debuted in that Champions Trophy. India got to the final, then New Zealand won that tournament. Semi-final, yes, sir.
Let's not forget Yuvraj Singh, Vish. The debut there as well. What a cricketer he turned out to be.
You remember the bowlers did
Be the batters.
Speaking of batters, 165 yesterday for Duckett. It wasn't enough to take his team to victory because it was usurped, but what a wonderful innings it was. Nathan Hassel back in 2004. Andy Flower, 2002. Saurabh in there, and Sachin Tendulkar the Great in 1998. Virat eyeing number 51, Shreyas eyeing a half century.
We speak a lot about Virat Kohli and how when he does well, India is definitely in pole position to win most of the matches. But interestingly, Shreyas Iyer as well. He's someone who's done very well for India. Whenever he's batted well, India has done well. And Shuklaji is there.
Chairman ICC Jay Shah and President of BCCI Roger Binney watching the game and looking relaxed, and rightly so. India driving seat 190 for 2. 52 required of 88. 2 set batters on the crease. And
Here the shout for 2 immediately. Oh my goodness. I know it's asking a lot for a direct hit from out there. I just wonder though, then Shreyas might have been short if that had happened.
Haris Rav could have just done a little better. He got back at the stumps. I understand the ball skewed through, but if you just collected it, you never know. You need those half chances to be created.
Rao should have been behind the stumps, expecting the ball to come to him. I think nowadays bowlers don't even care. Short ball, pull. Kind of a misfield, but another 2 runs. Runs are coming easy, no problem whatsoever for the batters. South Shakil in the end not good enough. 2 runs given away.
Sipa, in case it doesn't go Pakistan's way, do you think things or squad could change a bit? What cricket do they have post the Champions Trophy? Another lovely pull shot from Virat Kohli there. Well, with every passing ball, he seems to be gaining in confidence.
Best player in the world. 50 ODI hundreds already under his belt. Beautiful shot, controlled shot, rolled in this. He knew there's a fielder, there are 2 fielders they're fighting against for a leg. Between them beautifully. That was his 6th boundary, Virat Kohli. Nice Swilk again. Brings up the 200 for India. Another 42 to get. 200 for 2.
विमल में गुलिस्तान के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ बोले तो जी लग जाए। विमल बोलो जुबान कैसे?
डाबर रेड पेस्ट साधारण टूथपेस्ट से 3 गुना बेटर।
ये दुनिया ना डीजे जंगल है। वेलकम टू माय फैमिली। यार सबको एक दूसरे को खाना है, कुचल के ऊपर चढ़ना। आगे की लाइफ जिस बीट पे चलनी है ना, सब सेट हो गया।
4 balls left, and Abrar with his last over has been one of the few positives today for Pakistan. Kohli's gone up to 81. He's found excellent company with Shreyas Iyer. Started slowly and then has unfurled an array of shots, 4 fours into 6. The partnership, 100 coming, just 114. And while the story of today would be return of Kohli maxing another run chase, should be a little mention of Shreyas Iyer today. Virat Kohli has now overtaken Ricky Ponting in the list of highest run scorers in all international cricket. Only Tendulkar and Sangakkara now stand above him. Well played, Shreyas Iyer. Continuing that rich vein of form, showing very happy ability to convert form into consistent runs.
Started off slowly, but once he's hit his straps, he's not looked back. But the control in the innings, the partnership that he's created with Kohli has almost put the game to bed. A wonderful construction of another ODI 50.
Kohli, 81 of 92, just a run of that over. It's 201 for 2.
विमल में गुलिस्तान की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ गुले तो जी लग जाए। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
लाइफ में 2 तरीके के लोग होते हैं। यू शुड शेयर। मैं स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड ही आपको बोल देता हूँ कि मैं स्नैच करने वाला हूँ। तो ये है गेम शो, गेम ऑफ ग्रीन। ये कोई नॉर्मल गेम शो नहीं है। यहाँ लोग जीतेंगे लाखों, 1 लाख रुपए। जो बनेगा सबसे स्मार्ट वही लगाएगा सबकी वाट।
Our hotel is the best in the world. At the end of the week, you will be an entirely different person.
Back with Haris Rao if it's a wide, and they'll take an extra run. I must confess, before this tournament started, Rashid Sani, I had Pakistan in my list of teams to qualify because on paper I thought they're a very good bowling lineup, 3 quick bowlers. Abrar as a proper wicket-taking spin bowler. But the last 4 games, if you just go back at the numbers, the last 4 games against India, lost by 7 wickets, 228 runs, 89 runs and 9 wickets. So hasn't always been a contest.
I think the Pakistan problem, if one might say that, has been the absence of a quality fifth bowler. You're very right about the pace attack. They've got a top-class pace attack. These pitches are not really good for pace bowling because the ball is not really travelling as much. There's no carry, so one can understand that their pace bowlers have not been effective, and their spinner has got a little bit of turn. But the others, number 5. India has 6 options. India have used 6 bowling options. Hardik Pandya, who probably you would expect him to bowl maybe 5 or 6, he bowled about 8 overs because he's bowling so well. I think that is an area that Pakistan really need to look at. Having somebody who will be in a 50 overs or even in a T20 game, be your 5th bowler.
Is that the reason they picked Fahim Ashraf to try and play that role? Yeah, but the discussion around Pakistan was you need to pick another genuine spinner. Now, this is the bowling lineup that will play out of the squad. Now, if they wanted another spinner here, they don't have one. In the Bangladesh game also, you thought that they lacked a spinner too. And Pakistan have opted for 2 all-rounders, Fahim Ashraf and Khushtil. And that means there's no place for your second spinner. So Brar, although he's bowled well, he's not got another spinner to work in tandem with. What that does is just puts it to very sharp focus, the kind of role Hardik Pandya plays for India. Invaluable player. Now, who in the side can do that? We probably thought Khushtil Shah will do that. Not enough of a bowler. Then you've got one of the bowlers good enough to bat at number 7. But neither Shaheen Afridi nor Naseem Shah, who can score runs towards the end, are good enough to go up the order. I thought that is why they picked Fahim Ashraf to play that role as the 7th batter. Therein lies the problem now. You want to get sides out, you want to be potent bowling attack. Once you don't have that balance, you still want a situation where, for instance, today, challenge the opposition with your bowling attack. So the actual positive option would be to get another spinner in the squad and then play your bowling. But you opted for bits and pieces. It's not bits and pieces, but you opted for all-rounders. And especially with those 5 players in the circle when the spinners bowl, it does become an issue. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, but not enough of either.
Also, I think from what we've seen in this game, the Pakistani fielding has not been energetic enough. And they've allowed a few singles to be taken when there should have been none. You saw both these batters at the crease are superb runners between the wickets. But there were instances when Shreyas Iyer just about made it in the last maybe half an hour. A couple of times it would have been a close call. If the fielding had been accurate, if the throws had been fine, there would have been a wicket. If your bowling is not effective, you actually need the fielders to lift it up. That is not what has happened.
Yeah, India had quality in the spin attack, so you could rotate your fast bowlers because of the fact that you've got 3 genuine spinners make a difference. Pakistan right now, yes, you can say Khushtil bowled decently, but he's not a genuine spinner. I hope there's some discussion. It's very easy for me to say from the outside about the batting. Well run. That's a wonderful single and so typical of the way these two have played. 8 of that over. It's 209 for 2.
एक मिनट, तेरे बैंक में थे 25,000 और तूने लिए स्टॉक्स 1 लाख के, कैसे?
इसने किया होगा डायरेक्ट.
करेक्ट।
ICICI डायरेक्ट से स्टॉक्स खरीद सकते हो सिर्फ 25% अमाउंट के साथ और बैलेंस पे करो लेटर.
वाओ, बाय नाउ,
पे लेटर.
तो खोलो ICICI 3-in-1 account.
Investments in security markets are subject to market risks. Please read all the related documents carefully before investing.
thought teams that go overly defensive. They're going down the leg side. There's 33 runs to get. Can Kohli get to 100? Shreyas Iyer is on 52. Record one ball shot. Well, a top edge almost carried to third man, but other than that, he's been in control. It's wonderful to see that aspect of Virat Kohli come back today.
We saw in the World Cup as well that the other batters sacrificed some of their runs so that Kohli could get to hundreds, because it's a huge thing to get 100. And the other batters were maybe just 10, 15, 20 runs, so they could sacrifice their runs to allow Kohli to get to 100. That's what team spirit is all about. And again, over here, with just 15 runs required.
That's not going to help, because Shreyas has just plumped the ball back over his head for 4. 28 to get now. The narrative will be about Kohli simply because of all that's happened in recent times. But how well has Shreyas Iyer played? 56 of 66 balls. Coming into his own now. Has he taken it? Well done. My eyes were immediately going towards cover. It's a very good catch. Pakistan needed a little bit more of that, but they've got one in the dying stages of this game. Backs away, trying to get this over cover. But that's a great catch. Imamul Haq diving away to his right. Holds on. Disbelief in the crowd, but Pakistan have a wicket. And that too by good catching. It's been a wonderful innings from Shreyas Iyer. 56 or 67. India 214 for 3.
हम पिछले 3 साल से एक साथ हैं।
हमारे बीच कुछ नहीं बदलेगा।
अभी मैं बताऊं, क्या तुम हमारे बारे में श्योर हो?
सर मेरा बॉस है ओनली, ही इज माय एम्प्लॉयर।
मैं पूरी दुनिया से लड़ रहा हूँ बिकॉज वी लव ईच अदर। अब तो मुझे लगने लगा है कि ओनली आई लव यू।
Our outer is the best in the world. At the end of the week, you will be an entirely different person.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand. Amen, amen.
He's playing at a different level in the one-day game, India. We saw that against England. We've seen that in the first couple of games here. Take a single of the last ball. 6 of the over, 215 for 3.
This broadcast is co-presented by SBI, the banker to every Indian, in association with Tata Curve, mutual fund sahi hai, and TataCurve.ev.
ये मेरे को शो का कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत अच्छा लगा है क्योंकि जो हम रियल लाइफ में करते हैं अब बस कैमरा के सामने करते हैं। एग्जैक्टली लेकिन ये फायदे बहुत हैं। दिल से लेकर पैर तक सारे सोल्यूशन दे दिए हमने।
Shaheen Afridi, 6 overs, 1 for 53 so far. Right, Hardik Pandya. He looks like he's just left his coffee there saying, hang on to it, I'll come back quickly. Kohli's sporting a smile too, just 23 now.
I don't think Shaheen Shah Afridi has been treated like a spinner earlier on in his career. Coming round the wicket this time around, and Hardik Pandya stepping down. He
me straight away. They are not playing for a Kohli landmark. They're playing to finish this as quickly as they can.
Let's have a look when he takes that catch, when he lands. Oh yes, the ball is actually grounded. The ball is grounded. Suarez should have waited. See, the ball is actually touching the ground. So how is it not? How is it out? Because a similar kind of catch taken and you go, people talk about the fact that, yes, was he in control? Yes, you're in control and you go over the rope, it is still a 6. So why is this out? Stepping down the pitch twice. Shaheen Shah Afridi bangs the ball in halfway.
Now, like it's been over the years, the chants of Kohli ring around this Dubai International Stadium. Take a run.
The way that Hardik bowled the game that he's had, he's thinking he can do anything, charge the ball, hit it for 4. He's already on 8, but the bowling spell that he bowled was match defining. Kohli on the other end again, master of the chase. Sunny Bai's suggestion that 100 from Kohli is such a big event. Well, you should play Pakistan more often. Always bring his A game against Pakistan as Kohli.
It's a valid point you make, actually. Very often we say in sport that there is fear in your camp, but you must play to the fear in the opposition camp. And I'd love to know what the thinking around Virat Kohli in the opposition camp is.
I can tell you that once he walked in, everybody in Pakistan were holding their breath. And Kohli doesn't get off to a start because he does this so often in an India-Pakistan game. He guides his team home.
Right, there's a little edge as he looked to tickle it down. Very fine indeed. Pandya walks. Shaheen Afridi throws up his hand in celebration. India lose another. They picked a couple of wickets, but it's too little too late at the moment. And a short ball from Shaheen Shah Afridi round the wicket. Pandya just trying to guide it down to fine leg. Little feather of a glove. Rizwan takes the catch. Muted celebration because of the stage of the game. Pandya 8, India 2, 2, 3, 4.
हम पिछले 3 साल से एक साथ हैं।
Trust me, हमारे बीच कुछ नहीं बदलेगा। He's so hot.
अभी मैं बताऊं, क्या तुम हमारे बारे में श्योर हो?
सर मेरा बॉस है मम्मी, he's my employer.
मैं पूरी दुनिया से लग रहा हूँ because we love each other. और अब तो मुझे लगने लगा है कि only I love you.
इतनी सारी खबरों में फीचर होने के बाद मुन्ना ने डिसाइड किया,
पहले मैं खबरें बनाता था, अब मैं खबरें बताऊंगा।
आई वांट जस्टिस, मी टू। तो रेडी हो जाओ अपने स्ट्रेस की वसूली के लिए इन हफ्ता वसूली।
So you're the mighty 10 black.
I'm who they say.
Salman Agha. Just a soft little dismissal.
Yes, he's just trying to maybe guide the ball, not looking to hit the ball. The first 2 deliveries, he stepped out and looked to hit the ball.
Very expensive today. Haris Rauf's been expensive. Shaheen Afridi's been expensive. Right, Virat Kohli. Beaten in the sweep shot. Umpire just waiting for the DRS timer to just go away before making any signal. They take it.
Stand by.
It's always interesting to see how stardom manifests itself. As soon as the flicker came on, the entire crowd has erupted. Shoulders down, wry smiles. 18 to get. Oh, a little cheer for a dab to mid-wicket. Just be the fielder. They'll take a single. This game's not ending in a bang, it's ending in a little whimper. It's ending in a very predictable stroll to the finish line.
To get, we're at 87.
And he'll stay off strike, just 2 of that over. 2-5 for 4. India needs 17.
I remember this guy. Harvey. I never liked him. Too pretty. Are you saying I'm not pretty? She got her ass.
You? Me.
You being on top of me? It's never gonna happen.
We'll see about that.
I want signed contracts from every client or I will fire you on the spot.
Easy, Tiger. Here's the thing. I don't actually work for you, so you can't fire me. Between us.
Our hotel is the best in the world.
I don't need to read it again, I've written it. Sometimes it's red balls, but he'll struggle to find consistently over the years a better chaser of totals than Virat Kohli. It's been fabulous from India. With their bowling, their fielding. Pakistan not at the races. That opening partnership, you thought maybe Pakistan will get somewhere, but after that, wickets fell in clutches. And it just gets worse. Down the leg side, then the keeper misses it. It doesn't go for 4. Virat Kohli is telling Akshar, look, it didn't go for 4. He says, no, I want you on strike. Still muttering away. Not happy with the running.
Well, that's totally understandable because look, centuries don't come every day. And he's batted so well that it deserves 100. Which is the reason why Akshar Patel knew that there would have been 2 otherwise. Any other situation you'd have marked for the second. And if he takes 2, along with the wide, that's 3 runs off the target. 3 runs reduced off the target.
At the moment, it's not his partners who are whittling down the target, it's the bowler bowling wide. To come back for 2. Now watch Akshar Patel run. This time he's running to be at the non-striker's end. And he puts in the sprint to come back for his partner. Kohli's 90. Slowly. Kohli 90. 10 to win. You see this from Kohli whenever he bats. So quick out of the blocks, turns and runs. Hallmark of his batting in one-day cricket especially. His fitness. Everybody's tense and he seems the coolest. Seven to get 2 balls left in this over. He's on 92. Now is he going to come back for 2? Easily done. 94, Virat Kohli. 1 ball left in this over. 5 to win. This has been a comprehensive win. But the narrative at the moment has shifted from the win, which is inevitable, to whether we can get 100 from Virat Kohli. They've been a little rare in recent times. But this is one that will mean a great deal to him. It's come in a game of high tension. They'll take the single. He's got a hurry at the non-strikers in. I think a direct hit might have had him in trouble, but he gets there. 238 for 4, 8 overs left.
ये दुनिया ना डीजे जंगल है वेलकम टू माय फैमिली यहाँ सबको एक दूसरे को खाना है कुचल के ऊपर चढ़ना आगे की लाइफ जिस बीट पे चलनी है ना सब सेट हो गया
inside the circle, there's spaces. A single where he wants it. There it is. Kohli will walk across to the other end. Now he needs a boundary. Any boundary will do. Well, it wants a 6, but a 4 will do as well. He can hit a gap. Hit 1 in the middle. Push Deo. Kohli down. He's found the gap. The king has added another jewel to his crown. Oh, the view watching everybody here at the Dubai International Stadium bow because this man has
स्वीप मारेगा।
इस बार रिवर्स स्वीप खेलते हुए
आपके क्रिकेट ज्ञान में है दम, मौका दे रहे हैं हम। स्पोर्ट्स बाजी प्रेजेंट्स जीतो धन धनाधन। जियो हॉटस्टार पे चैंपियंस को देखो, जीतो टैब पे जाओ, आसान सवालों का जवाब दो, सीख सकते हैं 15 लाख तक के गोल्ड वाउचर्स। एक और गोल्डन मौका क्रिकेट ज्ञान से रियल प्रॉफिट बनाने का। स्टार्ट फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिंग ऑन स्पोर्ट्स बाजी, जीतो धन धनाधन, ओनली ऑन जियो हॉटस्टार।
What's behind our name? We're an integrated energy and chemicals company that's helping to power economies and to positively impact people's lives.